come together to see each other succeed.
My computer career actually helped me set up my resume. So with that help, I was able to land a job within the first 4 months of attending school at my computer career.
A few weeks before graduation, though, I landed my first job as a Tier 1 technician with a large insurance company. And 6 months later, I was actually working as a Tier 2 technician with a significant pay raise. And kind of like my first job, they were also very impressed that I had so many certifications.
You have to look at what you want in life and where you're at. For me, my computer career was an easy choice because they offered me a better lifestyle that I really wanted, and it was the only place that would really give me that upper hand in life.
The folks at My Computer Career are very caring. They really care about our success in the IT industry, not just with certifications, but also with finding a career and really being happy with that choice.
Hello, IT enthusiasts. Welcome to another episode of My Computer Career's Get Into IT Live, where we do just that, get into all things IT. I'm sure you're noticing we are here on a Thursday rather than a Friday, so mixing things up a little bit. We're very happy to have you, nevertheless, and we're also incredibly happy to have this conversation. It's always the best topic. It's always one of the best topics that we cover, and that's student and grad success. And this is no exception to that. And we're going to dig into that just a little bit here in a second, but just want to let you know, as always, Patricia is out in the chat. So if you have any questions as we move through this for our guest or for us, please feel free to drop those and we will answer those to the best of our ability. So let's just have a little fun today. So for those who don't know, on Saturday, this coming Saturday, August 2nd at noon, we are going to celebrate 1,530 graduates of My Computer Career. And the gentleman joining us today is one of those folks that earned his way to Saturday and is going to be virtually walking across the stage. So without further ado, I want to introduce Daniel Tran. He is a graduate of our Cyber Warrior program and an information system technician. Daniel, thank you so much for joining us. Couldn't be happier to have you here.
Yes, it's good to meet you. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And Daniel's here in North Carolina. Right now, his air conditioner is on the fritz. And if anybody in North Carolina lives in North Carolina, you know that it's been 95 to 100 degrees here all week. So he is playing hurt right now. He's sweating and melting, but he's going to stick with us for the next few questions. So I appreciate that, Daniel.
Yes, thank you. Yes.
All right. So Daniel, I thought, to get started, we just kind of jump right in. And I certainly want to lead with this. You're going to be obviously you're graduating and you're going to be celebrating on Saturday. You and I talked about that a little bit ahead of this conversation. This is a big milestone, and I hope that you appreciate that. How does it make you feel to kind of reach the end of the program and reach graduation?
I feel good. It makes me happy that I earned all the 4 certification in CWP program. And I do that while in Navy. And I'm happy to get other certification. The more job opportunity I can get. And less worry I can feel. So this potentially IT job is going.
So that's such an important point, and it's a story that I hear a lot when we do these, Daniel. Not only did you complete a tough program, you did it while you were in the Navy. So you did it while you were working. That's a big deal, buddy.
Yes.
That's a lot of hours you're putting in.
Yes.
Here's a note already, by the way. Here we go. Josh Renahan, I know how much work it took to get where you are, so congrats and good job. We truly enjoy changing lives. Kudos to you and your loved ones. So there you go. We're already getting some fans, Daniel. That might be the earliest we've had a fan. Thank you, Joshua. And there we go. All right. If you don't mind, can we talk about your journey just a little bit? We like to talk about the full journey of our folks. So what brought you to My Computer Career? And if you don't mind, kind of where were you prior to enrolling?
What brought me to CWP program?
Yes, sir.
To be honest, I just want to do skill based to my computer career to get out from work to the
Yeah.
shift. So I get I wish I can get job right away after the schooling, but there's more opportunities, so I have to wait. So I continue moving forward and get my IT degree as my goal. So
I love the honesty. That's exactly it. I mean, that's why folks come to us, right? You want to
Yeah.
come, you want to get certifications, and you want to get a job. That's
yes,
I think that's a pretty understandable goal. So I get that completely. Did you hear about us? What was it? Did somebody tell you about the program? Did you hear it about us somewhere on social or?
Oh yeah, yes. I heard do the Navy. I heard my friend in the Navy. He did the program. He told me about it, and it says worth it. And so I'm gonna try it out and sign for the program. And wait, they give me a call.
Got it. So you were in the Navy, obviously. And so how long were you in the Navy?
Like 4 years.
You were in for 4 years,
Yeah.
and then heard about the program, and obviously jumped in through SkillBridge, I'm guessing, and then went through the program and completed it.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. So did you, hearing about why you got into the program makes a lot of sense. But did you have an interest in IT before the program, or did your interest kind of spark when you heard about it?
Yes, my interest is spark because I see my friend have certification. They able to get high paying job and and I would love to work as IT field as a attorney and I see many of my friends got certification in the Navy as IT.
Yeah. So that's exactly the idea. You saw your friends and your peers, the people around you, out doing their thing and earning certs and getting jobs. And I'm sure it sounds like that sounded like a good path. So
Yes.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm a grad from this amazing school as well. Awesome. That's over on YouTube, Lone Star. Thank you for that. We have folks chiming in already. Ramesh, do you guys have physical location in Columbus, Ohio? We do indeed. If you check our website under locations, you can find that. We also have a full online program. So yeah, definitely check that out. You took the program online, yes, Daniel?
Yes, I did. I do over online program. Yes.
And you did were you the 3-month program? 12
Yes.
weeks?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. We're going to get into that a little bit here. So you're in the Cyber Warrior program. It's a 12-week program. It's a full-time job. No doubt about it. It's an 8-hour day. You know this better than anybody. You really have to dedicate yourself to it. So there's a lot of information thrown at you in a short amount of time. Can you kind of talk about that experience and how you navigated that experience and what you took away from it?
Most importantly is communicate your friend and see how they pass the certification, and also I've been using outsourced sources like Professor Mesa, so it's helped too, and I know it's a lot of information in that program, so I try get that summarized and do a bunch of resources and like measure up stuff, and that's helped me to pass the certification.
Yep.
And also participate assignment also Kahoot. I remember we paid Kahoot helped me to better us in the foundation of IT, and it does help get certification as well too. I remember it's good to practice and never give up. And I know I did fail a couple of times, and then I feel down, and then we got back up and keep studying some more and learn from what mistake and move forward.
So let's dig into that just a little bit, because you're hitting on a couple of points that I was thinking that we could cover. One, not only did it sounds like you worked with the folks in the program to help you kind of move through it and to gain knowledge, but you used outside resources like Professor Messer and Measure Up and other, you used other resources as well to help you gain knowledge. Yes.
Yes.
Did you find that was really helpful? Daniel, the reason I ask is because it's completely understood that people learn differently. So you're going to go through the program and you're going to take in information, but sometimes if you hear it from other sources as well, it's going to help you learn better. Did you find that was the case with, absorbing all that information?
Yes, it does help. I know. It's kind of tough to sit down and listen to a lot of lecture and a lot of information.
Yeah.
And it's hard to come that together in one day and last day. So I know that note also notes of so I try to summarize I don't know and get out of a bunch of information stuff. And I know there's a lot of information. So I know that there's acronym stuff and all the port number and I still remember and yes.
So it's a lot of information. You got to learn all of those acronyms, which you're in the military. You should be an acronym expert. Everything has an acronym, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does have an acronym. Yes. Yes.
So obviously, there's a lot of information coming at you. You have to learn a lot, not just from us, but you're learning from other sources as well to move through the program. Did it ever feel overwhelming during the program? And was there a point where you felt like giving up?
Yes, there is, but there's teacher encouragement. I like my teacher.
Yeah.
And ask them was a question from IT, basically from a certification test that I remember, and I asked them the question stuff, and so that's what made me encouragement, and teacher encourage student, help them be better, then not give up, so.
I asked that question to a lot of the folks that we talked to, Daniel, because everyone at some point in the program, whatever program you're in, it feels a little stressful, and you may feel like giving up because we're going to challenge you. That's part of this process, is to get you ready for your career, is to challenge you. And I always like to ask that question so others can hear, Daniel struggled too, but look where he is now. He's graduating on Saturday. He got through it. And Daniel, you mentioned your instructors, and I have to mention that Brett Boyer, one of your instructors, is the fellow who introduced us to you. He sent me information related to kind of your journey through the program and how you adapted and continued to fight and learn to get through the program. So were instructors like Brett, how did instructors like Brett and others help you to get through the program? Or did they help you?
How they help me?
Yeah.
They have a one-on-one, private and stuff, tutor, and we talk about IT and out of amazing from lecture you come miss behind on or lack of information. So he told me I'm so close to pass the certification on a couple attempt, but then the next time I pass it, because other instructors know my instinct that I need to be patient, what's take tests, and give chip and stuff, and how you overcome the challenging stuff. And
so I'm hearing one-on-one conversations, that tutoring, encouraging you to kind of, everybody struggles with an exam or two or fails an exam, that happens. I'm hearing they kind of encouraged you and helped you get past those. And you went and retook your exams and then you passed. So I'm hearing a little bit of, I guess, kind of a network of support that kind of helped you get through the program.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. So let's talk about that network of support. You've mentioned your friends. What about students? What about your fellow classmates? Did you all kind of work together to get through this thing?
Yes. Day before test, we go over the method and the practice exam review. And I'm also last day class we do Kahoot too, so it's make more fun and more humble stuff too count. But it doesn't matter you first place or second place, third place,
Yep.
But it's matter that it's prepared for your exam for come to your stuff, and that's how I know what's the question on IT on the test,
I think that's one of my favorite answers that I've had to that question. They made it more fun.
Yes,
we don't hear that as often as we should, and I love that was your experience in the program with your classmates.
Yes.
Did you folks have a Discord group where you were able to talk separately?
Yes, we do, but I don't get on Discord often. They
Gotcha.
they post resources and information stuff and tip, and it's kind of helpful. So,
yeah. Yes. I mean, I know that many cohorts jump into Discord and utilize that, and I think it's awesome. I think it's such a good idea where you all can just talk to each other, without us or anybody else. You can just encourage each other. You can complain if you need to, and just kind of move past it. It's just fantastic. Tim, by the way, Tim Culpepper, Daniel always loved the Kahoots.
Oh,
so there you go.
Yes, I remember Tim comment on my AI. That's kind of funny.
So appreciate it, Tim. Thank you for that. We have a quick note from Justin over on Facebook. My computer career is great. I'm currently in the Cyber Warrior program. Love it, Justin. Maybe we can get you to sit in this little box on this screen when you complete the program as well. Keep driving, buddy. Okay, Daniel, back to you. So your IT career, you're in the Navy. After 4 years, you hear about the program, you jump in. You have some, moderate interest in IT, if I understand correctly, but, you really worked hard to get through the program, and you were encouraged, and now you've gotten to the end. You've navigated this journey. Do you have any regrets on jumping into the IT industry? You have any regrets on your path so far?
No. There's always opportunities IT. IT is needed everywhere.
Perfectly said. IT is needed everywhere because it's not just out in Silicon Valley. It's not just the Googles and the Apples of the world. Every mom and pop store across the country now has an IT department or an IT person. So we're always going to be needed. So that makes a lot of really good sense. You also mentioned, Daniel, before this conversation, when you and I were chatting, you mentioned that obviously you've completed the program, but you're also going to get your degree right now. So yes. You're continuing to educate yourself and to learn. Why are you doing that?
I'm doing that because I look at degree and the experience, and because I see sub company as a requirement stuff, and also it does help too to further education, and I don't give up on that. I don't want to, and I continue as IT degree, and I'm trying to be could be more high demand, more needed, because I look at degree too, because I know IT need everywhere, but they look at degree and a certification as well, and people want to hire those people with degree and certification.
Can't say anything else to that. That's exactly it. Especially in IT, you can never stop learning. You can never do enough. You can never educate yourself enough. So we have learned throughout the 150 episodes of this show from folks that we've talked to is do everything you can to stand out over the competition, over the other folks that are trying to get the same job you are. So you're on the right path, I would say, for sure.
Yes.
So speaking of on the right path, let's get back to the fun. It's been a little serious here. So let's get back to your day. Let's get back to Saturday. In a couple of days is your ceremony, Daniel. Do you have any plans with family and friends to join and kind of to celebrate? Or are you going to watch on your own? Or are you going to jump in?
Yes. I'll invite my friend virtually and see how proud I am of being IT world industry. It's kind of, I know a lot of people is going IT. It just encourage other people want to go IT field too, and to get certification like me, and say, wow, you make a good 6-figure job, and I want to be IT like you.
I do know. And you should be really proud. You really should, and I know that I kind of led with that. And I know I've alluded to it a couple of times, but not everybody could do what you and your classmates did and what the other 1,500 people did. Kind of a specialized skill set to be able to dedicate yourself to finishing a really challenging program. So you should continue to be proud of that, as you move through things. And if you hit another struggle, continue to be proud of the fact that you did it once and you can certainly do it anywhere else. No doubt about it.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to leave you with one question, Daniel. There are many folks out in the world like yourself that maybe didn't know about the program or didn't know about IT and aren't exactly sure, but maybe want to do something different. Maybe want to get themselves into a job. For that person, what would you say? What advice would you give them about enrolling in a MyCC, even with no experience? What advice would you give to those folks?
My advice is it's in like computer and technology stuff, and even though you have no experience, but it's good with one career. What's other advice? And so that's kind of hard. So sorry.
No, I completely understand. I just, did you feel like the decision you made to go to My Computer, to simplify it, the decision you made to go to My Computer Career, do you feel like with everything that you took away from it, was it a positive experience, and would you recommend it for others?
Yeah, this is a positive experience. I do recommend if they're into it, if they want to get certification. I did recommend my friend in the Navy, and I referred them to My Computer Career, get certification stuff, and never give up. And if you lost and don't have no job, I will go book them, and it's a faster way to get IT career.
That's perfect. That's exactly what I was asking. All right. So what did I miss, Daniel? Is there anything else that you want to share? I know you're still obviously studying and working. Did I miss anything, or did we cover everything?
You cover everything. I question about job. How can people get job after the bootcamp? That's my question. My career. Okay.
So My Computer Career folks who are watching, Daniel has a question, obviously, about how to get a job after the course, and he and I talked about that a little bit. And I'll say it here because I'll bet there's a lot of folks that have the same question. We've had several conversations with recruiters on this channel. We've also, Daniel, had several conversations with veteran job coaches and folks that specifically help in the transition, not only from the military to civilian life, but from your studies to a career. And I can tell you that some of those conversations have been really eye-opening. So I guess I would recommend jumping into some of those and watching. And you can go back through here on LinkedIn and you see they're all indexed. You can go watch any of those. And I guess some of what I've heard in those conversations is, yes, it's tricky. You've already done some of the really hard work. Now you got to find a way to, like I mentioned earlier, stand out. You have to network both virtually and in person. You have to make sure that all of your public facing personas, your social media channels, your resume, anything that you have out there, make sure that it's up to date, make sure that it's appropriate, make sure that anybody who does a search for Daniel Tran is going to find something that they're going to appreciate about you, and make them want to hire you. And there's all kinds of other advice about how to use AI. We talked to our own team on this program about using AI for the job search, about how to adjust your resume to make sure that it stands out. So I really do think we have a treasure trove of information in these conversations that should help you. Hopefully that helps a little bit. And Tim also says, make sure you reach out to Career Services, the My Computer Career Services team. Obviously reach out either to me or to Tim. And if you're not connected, we can make sure to connect you with that team, and they will help you in whatever you need, from job coaching to resume creation to interview prep. So hopefully some of that made sense.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's maybe next semester I might do full-time IT and do classwork at the same time. Some career will allow that. Because you sit on a computer now and just do online schoolwork. That's a nice way to do it, that you want to continue education.
Are you talking about you're going to continue on your path for your degree, but you'll take a refresher course as well and continue to take another course with us?
No.
Or elsewhere, you're going to take a boot camp somewhere?
No, I'm going to my bachelor degree.
Got it.
So, yes.
Yeah. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
I am impressed.
Yes.
All right. Patricia has shared the links for graduation for anyone who wants to watch and support Daniel and support all of his peers and other folks. Please feel free to jump in. That's a very public event. We always have a lot of fun. It's always a lot of high energy. So that's Saturday at noon on our YouTube channel, 1,530 grads. It's a big deal. And Daniel was one of those. So I encourage that. We encourage that. And I think that's a great spot to leave it. Patricia, do we have Daniel's LinkedIn profile that we can share so recruiters and others can find him? And we'll do our best to post that. It is in the info sheet if you have that, Patricia. So we'll be sure to share that. There you go. Patricia's right on top of it. There's Daniel's LinkedIn profile. So if anyone out there wants to have a conversation or connect with him, that's how you do it. All right. I think we are good. Daniel, I couldn't be happier that you joined us today, and I couldn't be happier that you moved your way through the program and got to this day. We'll be there on Saturday, certainly to celebrate you, but just want to thank you for your time.
Yes.
All right. I hope you get that air conditioner fixed.
Yes. Can I ask you another question?
You can ask me all the questions you want. Sure.
Oh, does AI took over IT job though?
No, that's a great question.
because most students wanted that too.
Yeah. We've done a couple episodes specifically on that as well. And I guess the short answer to a very important question is it's going to take jobs. It's going to take jobs in every vertical. It's going to take jobs from every industry. The person that rises above is the person that stays on top of what's happening with AI. If you're able to go into an interview and say that you've done training in AI related to IT, and you're going to continue to do that, and you can show value in AI, then you're going to be fine. But you have to keep, like anything in IT especially, you have to stay up on trends. It's not going to take jobs away from the industry. Is not going to disappear, but the industry is going to change. And the skills you've learned are valuable, but you're going to have to keep learning. And shameless plug, Daniel, we have an upskilling program here at My Computer Career, and that program specifically tailors AI knowledge to the career that you want. So there is an IT track, an AI IT track, and they're just short courses that you can take and get certifications. So you may want to check that out if you're interested. And Patricia, of course, has shared the link here. So you can go back through and find that. It's called the Upskill Academy.
Yes.
Make sense? Is that good?
Yeah, it does make sense. I don't think AI is not perfect enough to get the IT job away.
That is an awesome answer to give in any kind of interview or conversation you have. It's not perfect, and here's why. But here's how you can use it. I think that makes a lot of really good sense. Yeah.
Yes.
We're all behind. I always feel like I'm behind when it comes to tech. But you're not. You keep learning. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes.
I had an awesome time talking to you today, Daniel.
It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you as well. And for everybody else that joined us today, thank you so much. We will see all of you on Saturday. We expect to see you there. And Daniel will definitely see you there as well. So have a fantastic weekend. Daniel, if you don't mind hanging around for just a second, we're gonna end the stream. And for everybody else, thank you and have a great rest of your week and weekend. We'll see you.